I have been a host of the KCET Cinema Series, these live movies at nights that we do, since 2001. And it's been a great series. We do new movies with interviews with the filmmakers. It's been very successful. It goes year-round in the Valley and in Santa Monica for all of the viewers of KCET to come and subscribe and show up in person every week. Then they decided, hey, why not do this on television? Why not do this on KCET, except showing classic movies? And so they went out and they got some great movies, Oscar-winning movies. September is dedicated to some war movies because that was the official beginning of World War II in Europe and elsewhere. So we're opening on September 2nd with Patton. This won 7 Academy Awards, including famously for George C. Scott, who turned it down. And then we have From Here to Eternity, the great movie with Burt Lancaster, Frank Sinatra, Montgomery Clift, Deborah Carr. It won 8 Academy Awards and of course has that famous scene on the beach. Can't beat that. And then The Bridge on the River Kwai, which is one of my favorite all-time war movies. David Lean, the great David Lean, directed it with William Holden and Alec Guinness. It won 7 Academy Awards. We are only showing the best of the best. So September is War Month, but then we have a lot of other cool movies. Tootsie, one of the funniest comedies ever made with Dustin Hoffman. We have Rain Man, also with Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. We have a great double feature one night coming up of 2 great movies from the 50s, How to Marry a Millionaire with Marilyn Monroe and Picnic with William Holden and Kim Novak. So these are really fun movies, great stuff. You don't have to leave your house, just get some popcorn, watch them. You can't beat it, and they are all uninterrupted. There are no commercials interrupting these movies. That's the way they should be seen, uncut, uninterrupted. Well, I was very sad to see Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder hadn't worked in a few years, and I didn't know why, but he had Alzheimer's, and so that was very sad. But he lived to be 83, and what a great actor. I mean, this guy was just a guy full of anxiety as a character in almost every movie he made. He redefined the word hysterical in so many ways. But I have to tell you, I have 4 great Gene Wilder movies. First of all, the one he got nominated for an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. You cannot beat this movie. The producers, the original producers, with Zero Mostel and Gene Wilder, absolutely the funniest movie, one of the funniest movies ever made, and that performance, he was just terrific. Young Frankenstein, cannot beat all the stuff he did with Mel Brooks, which was the producers, and Young Frankenstein, hilarious. I was watching some of the clips earlier today that they were showing in the tributes to Gene Wilder and laughing all over again. Blazing Saddles, another great one he did. I loved, as a kid, didn't everybody love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? And he was so great in that too. And when he sang Pure Imagination, it was just, it was screen magic, I thought. I'm going to be showing a lot of movies during awards season, which I always do for the KCET Cinema Series. And there are so many good ones coming up. I would highlight one, a musical. It's a throwback to the great days of Singing in the Rain and that kind of movie, as well as the great French musicals like Un Rose of Cherbourg. It's called La La Land, and it's all set in LA. That's what La La means. And it's from Damien Chazelle, a 31-year-old director who did Whiplash, which was a big hit 2 years ago. And this is his dream, to make this big musical. There's one musical number in it that takes place on the 105 freeway. You just got to see, in the middle of a traffic jam. It's unbelievable. That's a lot of fun. There's a lot of great movies coming out. I'm looking forward to Ang Lee's movie, Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk, which is shot in a new style, and it's kind of a technologically advanced movie that I'm very anxious to see. Also, On and On, The Passengers with Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt. A lot of movies coming up at the fall film festivals I want to see. Warren Beatty hasn't made a movie in 15 years, and he hasn't directed a movie in 18 years since Bulworth. So this is a big return to the screen for Warren Beatty, and this is his long gestating project on Howard Hughes. It's called Rules Don't Apply, but it's a comedy. And he's really a supporting player in it, but he wrote it, produced it, directed it, stars in it, he does it all. And I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to open the AFI Fest on November 10th.